Hi, I'm Takahiro Kawabe from NTT Communication Science Laboratories. The title of today's talk is Midway Action Contribute to Should Haptic Stiffness Effect. Should haptic feedback correspond to the perception of a haptic property which can be obtained by combining visual and haptic information? An important constituent of should haptic feedback is the discrepancy between visual and haptic information. Usually, the haptic information was presented to users through physical interaction with control devices and or physical materials. It was still unclear whether it was possible to realize should haptic feedback without a user's interaction with a physical object. The purpose of the experiment was to clarify whether a middleware action could serve as a constituent of a should haptic feedback system. This is an experimental setting. An object to be deformed was displayed on the display of laptop PC, and leap motion tracked the participant hand position. The participant task was to deform an object in the display by performing horizontal hand motion as in the movie and give a rating for an object's stiffness in a 5-point scale. We manipulated three variables. The first was the ratio of the magnitude of object deformation to the hand distance. We call this one as distance to deformation ratio that can be calculated in the following formula. And second was the Poisson's ratio. So when an elastic material such as rubber is horizontally stretched, the material is at the same time vertically compressed. This physical phenomenon is called the Poisson effect. The Poisson effect of a two-dimensional object can be quantified by using Poisson's ratio, nu, which can be described as in the following formula. The third variable was the consistency in the deformation direction. So in the consistent condition, the horizontal hand motion produced a horizontal stretch, which magnitude was larger than the vertical compression. In the inconsistent condition, the horizontal hand motion produced a vertical compression, which magnitude was larger than the horizontal stretching. This is the result. Rating scores for stiffness are plotted as a function of distance to deformation ratio. So the result shows that distance to deformation ratio, uh, as the distance to deformation ratio increased, the rating score decreased. And second, Poisson's ratio, the higher Poisson's ratio decreased the rating score for stiffness. Third, there was no significant differences between consistent and inconsistent conditions. To conclude, our results indicate that a mid-air action can contribute to pseudo-haptic feedback system. The passive stiffness in the pseudo-haptic system can be manipulated by the ratio of hand distance to deformation magnitude. The larger Poisson's ratio strongly decreases the passive stiffness. Consistency between hand motion and object deformation pattern is not an important factor for pseudo stiffness perception. That's it. Thank you.